Take away. 10/25, October 25th. Even though all month long I've been saying this October energy, the 10 energy, the Wheel of Fortune energy is more prominently about overwhelm. But I've also told you abundance is a form of overwhelm too. Abundance means, holy shit, I got a lot. The 25 for me is the Queen of Fire. It is where you're taking your guidance from. But you're taking guidance from a position of the things that stoke your fires. You're taking guidance from the things that you can correlate to. You know, oh, that sounds like good advice, so I'm going to follow that guidance. Or, no, that don't make sense to me, so I'm going to ignore it because I think it's a trick. And I can't tell you not to do that, but you have to understand that if you don't understand or honor that you are already in a state of trauma, then you're not going to be able to properly look at anything that's offered to you. That 25, that trauma energy, it'll get you burnt. It'll get you burnt real quick. 10 plus 25. Well, let's do it this way. 25 plus 1 from that 10. Hey, love. 25 plus 1 is 26. 26 is dealing with the element of waters. That's where you start talking about empathy and apathy and all that other shit. A lot of y'all are in empathic overload because you are drawing a correlation to your own experience versus the experiences you are witnessing in others. If you can't learn to separate yourself from what everybody else got going on, your ass gonna always be triggered. Sorry for you if you can't understand that. I get it. People go through shit. People go through depression. People go through anxiety attacks and traumatic experiences and postpartum depression and PTSD, things like that. Those are real. However, the continuation of those cycles is your motherfucking choice. You may not like me for saying that, but fuck you, you'll be all right. Take responsibility for your own bullshit. Stop being triggered by what you see other people doing or what other people got going on or what other people are trying to force up on you. You understand that? That's them trying to push their agenda into your energy. If you ain't energetically aware of your own self, then they already got you. Somebody can sneeze and, oh, I need to go home because I'm depressed. And I'm not trying to mock you or be funny, but at the same time, some of y'all weak as fuck. Real talk. Some of y'all are weak as fuck out here when it comes to your energy. And then you always run around talking about how you highly favored, you blessed, or you heavily protected. You goddamn right you heavily protected because you ain't safe to be left out on your own. Some of y'all put your ancestors, y'all angels, y'all orishas, y'all loa, y'all netter, I don't give a fuck what name you call them. Some of y'all put your spiritual support system to work because you won't support yourself. You just want somebody to catch you when you keep falling into the same bullshit and fuckery. Stop being triggered by everything out here. That 26, that's empathy. I got a connection to everything else that's going on because I haven't learned to leave myself in wholeness. See, when you keep connecting to everything, that means you're putting yourself into pieces. It's just like a circuit breaker in the house. If you connect one room to the other, then they both sharing energy. Oops. I don't know any other way to tell you. If you are connected to everything, your energy is already being shared. Be at a state of wholeness so that you can figure out what's safe to connect to instead of being connected to everything and then trying to figure out how to pull back. 10 25. 10 plus 25 is 35. That is the element of earth. The element of earth for me is where you're dealing with whether you are being grounded out by things or whether you are finding grounding. And again, like I just got through saying, some of y'all are so scared to disconnect from what's going on out here because then you'd have to face yourself and really figure out what the shadows hold for you. You have to figure out who you really are, that you just want to figure out the better things to keep going on around you out here. You understand that? You don't want solitude for self. And solitude for self does not mean leaving social media, going to spiritual maintenance and all this other stuff. I'm saying solitude for myself to where I'm more aware of what I got going on than I am paying attention to what everybody else is doing. I've said this for years. Hermit card energy, which is one of the prevalent forms of energy around here because it's a 9 vibration. Hermit card energy is dangerous because hermit card energy will make you want to go run to the cave so that you can see when it's safe to come out. I need to go heal and then come back out. The problem with that hermit card energy is you going to try and heal yourself in separation, then you won't know how to deal with others when you get back into the collective. You need to stay in place so that you can start separating yourself from the pieces of the collective that only support your separation. Work on you in the midst of the crowd so that the crowd starts to disappear. in many formats. My energy becomes so damn strong within itself that motherfuckers can't exist around me. Or I become so good at recognizing the energy of others by now honoring the energy of myself that I know who I need to be around. Don't matter how you get there, just get there. So you need to start understanding that at the end of the day, whether you make it to the 26, the element of waters, or the 35, the element of earth, you're going to end up at an 8. 2 plus 6 is 8. 3 plus 5 is 8. The struggle is you, the strength card. And as I put in the caption, some of y'all so busy trying to be strong that you don't realize you're really weak. Because you are out here looking at things that can test you that you don't never dismiss yourself from school. You are already setting yourself up for a succession of lessons and shit like that. I knew it. You are setting yourself up for a succession of lessons and bullshit because you the one that keeps showing up creating the test. You create the test, you take the test, and then you keep law of attraction, manifesting and attracting others to give you the struggle. Why I keep going through it? Because you won't allow yourself to sit still. And in some people's cases, you keep going through stuff because you keep trying to use the same elements that you want to show you peace that have only shown you pieces. You have to change the recipe for the cake if that motherfucker keeps coming out nasty. A lot of y'all won't do it because you are egoically driven and you think you know what's best for you when what you have been giving your energy to or who you've been giving your energy to